Hey, hey, hey. What's going on? What's going on? Happy Tuesday to all. You're tuning in. Hey, Mama. I know I was supposed to hit you up. I still will. I just been a little busy trying to figure some things out right now, but I didn't forget about you. I'll hit you up on Messenger. I'll probably end up videoing you. Okay. Yes. How are the babies? I hope everyone is good and hubby as well. Yes, yes. Okay, I got you. I still got to remember your time zone, but I got you. Alrighty, that's what I like to hear. Oh man, this energy is crazy, crazy, crazy. Oh, it's a lot of fire energy going on. This is the new moon. Right. Yes. So I'm just here to do the new moon in Leo energy reading. It's a lot of fire going on right now. We got the sun, the moon, and Mercury in Leo right now. So there's a grand fire trine going on. Just a little astrology tidbit. The sun normally represents the mother. Look at me. Mercury has just got me all over the place with my communication. But the sun represents the father. The moon represents the mother. And then Mercury is the planet of communication, intellect, and, thought. So with this grand fire trine, shit is a little hot. Hey, Mama. So as always, I just wanted to, do, a little energy reading in regards to, what we're up under right now. I do have a set spread for this new moon. It is going to be 6 questions. And let me get this out the way too. The music is courtesy of Apple Music. I do not own the rights to this music. But I have 6 questions, a 6 question spread, in regards to, how we should be using this Leo energy. Everyone knows, if you are familiar with astrology, that Leo represents the, the courage, willpower, it's fire. And it is the lion. So we all know how lions are, what they, represent: pride, power, desires, passion. So, I'm just here to check in with the energy and see what's going on. So to start off, just because it is, a new moon, I'm using the Moonology deck. The 6 questions will be answered using the Chakra Wisdom Oracle. I've been drawn to this deck for the last couple of days, but the messages just come through so clear and concise, so nothing can be misconstrued. And then I'll be using the Angel and Ancestor Oracle to pull 4 cards, for each element as the guidance or advice. So, as y'all know, I do use the music in the background to channel any additional messages, but feel free, if there's a song that plays for you, maybe there's an additional message in there for you. So you can look up the video, the lyrics, or just listen to the song. So jumping in and just taking a look over the bottom of the deck, we have the emotions are running high right now. So this is like just the bottom of the deck energy, which I can totally feel that. I was just kind of like squeezed by the energy as I stepped into this reading. As always, the intention is set for those that need to hear it. Any messages that come out, so if this ain't for you, or you're not resonating, this reading just isn't for you. And that's okay. Just if it don't apply, let it fly. Alright, so in regards to this new moon energy, what message do we need right now? In regards to this new moon in Leo energy that's around us. Let me move this. What message do we need in regards to this energy with this new moon in Leo? What message do we need as the collective? What message do we need? I know y'all lions ain't quiet. I'm only specifying the lions because we are in Leo season. So what's going on? Oh, there's one. Also, just know that the new moon is basically used for, manifestation. So set your intentions, tonight to bring forth any manifestations you like. Especially with this new moon. So, bottom of the deck we have the new moon in Taurus. Prosperity lies ahead. And then we also have the new moon in Libra. A new romantic cycle begins, which there is kind of, I was going to say, like with this energy, with the sun and the moon both being in, the fifth house, which is Leo. Like, I feel like slow dancing, like that's the energy it feels like. So if you boot up, shout out to you. But that's what I feel like there's a slow dance going on, in a way. So take that how it resonates. But we're gonna see what this energy means for all of us as a collective. But that's just what I'm feeling. Like what's that song? Temperatures rising. That's what I feel. Oh shit. Y'all know me. But let's see, the new moon in Taurus. Prosperity lies ahead. Let's see what's going on so we can jump into this spread. I'm excited. So, prosperity lies ahead, new moon in Taurus. This card will often come up when you're inquiring about a financial matter or when you're doubting your self-worth. This card suggests you can have what you want, including material things, but you must believe in yourself. This comes down to the laws of attraction. Value yourself and others will value you too. You can create abundance. Taurus is associated with luxurious Venus, and this card holds the new moon energy. So now is a good time to make a 12-month financial plan. This card can also signal the start of a new relationship or of sexier times. If you've been wrestling with something for a long time, the new moon in sturdy Taurus is a sign not to give up just yet. Get or give a massage, healthy body, healthy mind. Additional messages for this card. You will soon be able to afford the thing you're dreaming of. Getting clear on what you value most will help you find peace. Take some time to pamper yourself. Start a standing order to a savings account, no matter how small. We often feel that it's somehow wrong to focus on our finances. But the truth is that money can make life far more comfortable from a physical point of view. Taurus knows this, and the new moon in Taurus is the time to work your magic to create the money you want so you can have the creature comforts you want. Remember though, that someone else is still wishing for what you already have. I'll take that. So, I like that. And it's definitely speaking to that, that little sexy sex energy that I'm feeling, that I just feel. Like I said, I feel like it's a slow dance going on between the sun and the moon. And then, of course, that card speaks of romance, prosperity lies ahead. And a lot of people don't realize how, your money and love and relationships really go hand in hand. Because if you're lacking in one area, you may be up in another, and vice versa. And they need to, kind of be in balance. But take that as you will. So we have a new romantic cycle begins, new moon in Libra. Give and take, and look at what I just said. Give and take could well be the answer to whatever dilemma you're asking about. Compromise may be called for. It's time to start negotiating, or even renegotiating. When the new moon in Libra comes up, there's a restart for you and for someone else. A new relationship could be beginning, or if that's the case, the chances are this will be a healthy and well-balanced connection. And anything you do after pulling this card, doing it in pairs is advised, such as teaming up with someone in business or in your personal life. Libra is the sign of relating, and this card suggests that whoever is at the heart of the issue you're addressing is someone who will be open to talking things through. If this ain't the sun, the moon, and Mercury right now, that's crazy. Avoid being selfish. It won't get you anywhere at this time. Reach out to someone and let them know you care. Feel more, think less. Marriage or engagement is on the cards. A legal matter will go your way. Pay some attention to your appearance, but don't be all about appearances. Hey, Cece. Libra is the sign of love and harmony, negotiation, and relationships. It is harmonious, kind, and luxurious, and always aiming for balance. So when we have the new moon in Libra, or at any time you draw this card, there is a restart possible for anything and everything connected to partnerships, negotiations, appearances, and justice. Remember that Libra is depicted by a set of scales. This energy wants to bring things back to equilibrium. Ooh, I like it. And I mean, you can't get no more balance than the sun and the moon. And then the communication is there with Mercury. So, definitely utilize this energy. Seriously. And then, as I said, don't get too caught up in appearances. We have perfection at the bottom of the deck. So, that could be at play for some. You may be, contemplating your self-worth at this time, or trying to portray an image of perfection. Or you could be, truly loving on yourself, depending on what side of the spectrum you're on. I keep really feeling like there's a slow dance going on a little bit. So, that energy is definitely there. So as I said, with this spread, there's 6 questions, and we're just gonna, go right through them. The first question is, what is the current state of your heart? Because we also know that Leo, represents, that heart space, that heart chakra. And especially with it being the new moon, this is how we manifest. We manifest from the heart, our intentions, our, the feelings that we get. So, what is the current state of the heart for the collective at this time? Oh man, so we got workaholic and bittersweet, with enlightenment at the bottom. So with that being the current heart space energy right now, I'm feeling like you may be, overworked. And with this workaholic card coming out, or you could be like over analyzing the situation. There could be, you know, a connection, whether that's a person, place, or thing that you may be, you know, having a pull towards or for. And then with enlightenment at the bottom, either, you know, you may be looking for a sign, you may have, you know, this reading truly may be your sign to, you know, go ahead and follow your heart. You may be needing to put in work. And as I believe this new moon in Libra card said, you know, there, you know, something could be, you know, coming together. There's a possible reconciliation that may be happening for you. But with these both representing the throat chakra, there needs to be some communication. Something's not, you know, may not be being communicated, or someone may want to communicate with you. In regards, we also know that the heart, you know, represents desires, you know, and passion. So you may need to work on or put in the work to speak whatever needs to be spoken at this time. Because, I mean, look at this girl on the card. So that's the current state of the heart chakra. You could be using work to cover up how you feel. I see that here also. And I don't know why I keep hearing DMX is, Lord, give me a sign. This is like the second day in a row I've heard that. But that's where the current state of the heart is at. Second question is, where in your life do you need to invoke more courage? So where in our lives do we need to invoke more courage? Meaning, where do we need to, you know, go after what, you know, and not be ashamed of going after what we may want or need or desire? Essentially, what, you know, holds us back. So where, in what area of life do we need to invoke more courage? As a collective. So we got dissipating and impartiality, and then we have victim at the bottom. So we need to basically stop sitting and settling and being indecisive about, you know, the things that we want with, you know, our passion, our, you know, desires. We need to stop just sitting around in something that, you know, has us in this dissipating energy and, you know, unbalanced, being impartial about it. Because ultimately that is what is cultivating a victim mentality within some people. You know, feeling like, you know, this is all you deserve, or, you know, this is just how life is. And green, you know, represents the heart chakra. Yellow is the crown chakra. So how you're thinking, you know, is like I just said, like, oh, this is all I deserve. This is all I got. This is life. Like, no. So we need to invoke more courage in truthfully following our hearts, going after what we want, and not settling. And not being in two minds about it either. Because if you stay in your head too long, you may, you know, things can pass you by. So question number 3, we have, what patterns or wounds do you need to tend to? And we all have, you know, been through and experienced trauma. You know, not all bad and not all good. You know, and we carry certain baggage with us, but there are certain things that, you know, we need to let go of. So what patterns or wounds do we need to tend to? What patterns patterns or wounds do we need to tend to as a collective? I got one. I'm just trying to see if there's any more out. Listen. Oh, man. Thank you for coming through, Spirit. So the first card out is wisdom. Second card out is recovery. And the bottom of the deck is the impasse. So with this coming out with what patterns or wounds we need to tend to is, not following the wisdom. And this is a heart chakra card as well, because not following our, what we know and what we feel, the wisdom that we already have within us is what ultimately we need to work on. And following that, what we know and what we feel, we need to tap into that. We don't need to keep with this impasse energy being in two minds about things. This is just like the impartiality card. But this one is in regards to, physically moving, where the impartiality card is into, for me, I see it as thoughts, because it's like she's wrapped in a bubble, if you can see that. But this is like in the physical aspect, like 1 foot on land, 1 foot in water, if that makes sense. That's what I get off of this. And then with recovery being here, it's like that's ultimately how we will heal the wound of our heart. Bring forth the healing of the heart chakra, because right now this is the what we're ultimately scared to get out of, and we're overworking it, but feeling like this. We got to get grounded in what we feel in the heart. What is your heart telling you to do? And it's saying, like, you got the key. Look at the key. You already know with this key being here. It's all in utilizing it, using the gift of your wisdom. And also, with this Leo energy, it, like I said, the lion represents, pride, power, taking, charge. He's ultimately the leader. I mean, we've all seen The Lion King. And everybody knows, like, the lions represent themselves as the kings of the jungle. So you carry that, especially if you're a Leo, you carry that, that leadership qualities. But being that, we all have all different energy, and we are able to harness energy from any zodiac sign, you have leadership qualities within you too. So the next question is, where do you need to embrace leadership? So where do you need to, take, step into your Leo power? Where do we need to embrace leadership? And not, not being afraid, that's too many, to go after, what we want. And not to say, like, proudly, but, with pride. We all know there's a fine line between, pride and ego. But if you have them in balance, it's healthy, that's the space we want to be in. So where do we need to embrace leadership or take in charge in our lives? Where do we need to embrace leadership? Come on now. All this fire energy and y'all want to be quiet? Listen, I love it. I love it, love it, love it. So we have mysticism and insecurity. So with mysticism here is basically saying, like, leap into that unknown. Explore that unknown territory, whether it's you internally or externally. Do something that's outside of the box. Explore knowledge that that may be foreign to you. Be skeptical, ask questions, take leadership to, get to know you. And once you do that with the mysticism, don't fear the unknown. It'll actually knock out this insecurity that came out here as well. And as we see, the heart chakra, like the heart is actually on this card. We need to take leadership in going with what we feel and not with what we, see externally, possibly. We need to learn how to stop taking what we see as, fact. There's the whole world behind the scenes that, a lot of us don't know how to tap into. But if you take, embrace that energy of, wanting to learn something different, how you can take, pride in stepping into that unknown so that you can rid yourself of these insecurities is there. Because ultimately, with discovery on the bottom, look at that. It's like you'll unlock parts of yourself that you probably didn't even know was there. Get out and do new things. Even, it could be anything. Look up, definitely look up some astrology. Take a look into the unknown. It's not going to help you. It'll help you. It may even bring more things into, clarity for you. You got to find something that'll help get rid of this insecurity that's here. Like, that's what I see. You got to start exploring, internally and externally. You got to unblock. Look how she's covered up, cloaked. It's time to break out of that. Because look, and then look at under that we got isolation and vanity. Because it's like you're stuck. You isolate yourself in vanity, which is not good. That's how it leaves you feeling. So, what does leadership look like is the next question. So what does leadership look like for the collective? If we embrace the energy of the unknown to bust through this insecurity, what would leadership look like? You better listen, y'all. We got balance of self-worth. If that ain't, come on. You will be balanced. We have to, and with that vanity card, even though it was, up under that bottom energy, like, that is what keeps us trapped from going after the things that, we truly feel, or the things that we truly want. But if you harness that energy and transmute it, this is what leadership looks like. It looks like you're balanced and knowing what you're worth. This is as clear as it gets. Truthfully, like, this is beautiful. You balance out, and it's not just your heart chakra, it'll balance out all of your chakras. But it's like you have to be patient. It's not going to happen overnight, and it does take work. That's what leadership looks like. You have to be willing to take the time out to do it. You can't rush through it. And lastly, what message do we have from the new moon specifically for you? What message do you need in regards to this new moon energy? What message do you need? What message specifically from the new moon do we need? What message from the new moon do we need? Listen, and I'm only taking that one. I don't even think I need to explain this one. I'm just going to sit it right here. Because once you do this, this is what is here. That's what's there for you. Do y'all see this? And guess what? You'll complete the cycle. No more fear of rejection. Because this is what you got now. I knew I was supposed to use this deck for a reason. I love the way the stories tell. And you listen, look at this. And come on now. Look at, and then, oh man. I love it. I love it. Love it. And then look. The sun is at the bottom of the angel and ancestor deck. Enjoy success and happiness. I'm about to just stop talking and just show y'all the cards because that's basically what it is. Look at this. The bottom of the deck. All bottoms of 3 decks. Prosperity lies ahead. Abundance in the sun. And it's all here once you step into the energy of acceptance and utilize the courage that's already within you to go after what you want. Follow in your heart. It's right here. Wow. I'm kind of mind blown. Use this fire energy that we're in right now to go ahead and burn up any self-limiting, doubting thoughts you have of yourself. Burn that shit up. Burn it up. Get rid of it because this is, come on. So I was going to do them per element, but I think I'm just going to pull one card for the guidance or advice for all of us as a collective, because it doesn't even matter what zodiac element or sign you are. This is a collective reading, so I guess I'll just do the guidance and advice for the collective. So what message of guidance or advice do we need to take with us to best utilize this energy in regards to the new moon in Leo? Too many. What guidance or advice do we need to take with us to best harness and utilize this energy? Listen, and they still gave me 3, so I guess they're supposed to come out. I'll take them. Bottom of the deck, we have You Are Not Alone, which speaks to that isolation card also that we see, which is don't put yourself in the box. The goal is to not come out of the box. Get out of whatever limiting thoughts, feelings, emotions, patterns. It's time to break out of the box, but know that you are not alone. But we have the Water Guardian. Connect with your emotions. Definitely tapping into that heart space. We have the Earth Guardian. Stay rooted and grounded. Stand firm. And then the Elder. Move past ancestral patterns. Break the cycle. Step out the box. Get out the barrel. I love it. I love it, love it, love it. So I'm just going to read the quick little, tidbit for each card. So we have the Water Guardian. So the Water Guardian. Take time to understand how you really feel. Know that your sensitivity is not a curse, but a gift that allows you to receive and understand messages directly from your soul. Water is an element that is in your blood, your tears, and your flesh. The Water Guardian represents angels of water who can help you dive within to understand the depth of your emotions. These angels are all about helping you see that your emotions aren't just the feelings that are on the surface. They are also the old emotions you may have locked deep within the shadows of your soul. Through helping you acknowledge your deepest emotion, the angels of water help you help you to hear the messages these have for you and to unlock your intuitive powers and energies of abundance. Your angels want you to know that it's okay to feel the emotions that are surfacing in you at this time. It doesn't matter if they are joyous or sad. They are all powerful messengers that allow you to understand what you want and need. Taking time to breathe and acknowledge them lets them flow through you rather than crashing down on you as an overwhelming wave. Note that there are also intuitive and psychic messages arising in you at this time. And unless you acknowledge everything as it comes up, you may miss important guidance that can lead you to support and love. I mean, I think I just need to show y'all pictures and go ahead and just let the music play, because everything is right here. Earth Guardian. Take time to connect deeply with the energy of Earth so that you can feel supported and make decisions based on strength and integrity. The Earth Guardian represents the angels of Earth, who bring the medicine of feeling grounded and strong. They are protectors of the land and the planet and can help you connect with your mission. Here and how you can support the evolution of the planet. The Earth Guardian on this card is a beautiful part angel, part elemental, who is non-binary, showing that they are a divine being without a human gender. Their staff, adorned with a dream catcher, shows they have the capacity to help you ground your dreams into reality. It is important for you to take a grounded approach to your current situation. If you are rushing ahead or making a decision based on your more fearful responses, you will miss out on the growth you deserve. Take some time to calm down and get grounded before proceeding further. Breathe, relax, and connect with your center. Then consider what to do. It's important to plant seeds that are going to grow into something beautiful rather than turn into a weed you'll have to deal with. Love it. Last one is the Elder. Move beyond ancestral patterns. Move beyond the limitations that have been set for you by family members past and present. Know that the energy of your spirit is more powerful than genetics and behavioral patterns. The Aboriginal people are the oldest tribal people still living on the planet. Their hunter-gatherer culture and ancient spirituality are rooted in tradition and balance with the earth. So the Aboriginal ancestors are offering you not only wisdom that will help you heal and adapt to the ever-changing planet, but also an understanding of what a spiritual life should be. The Elder is the ancestor who comes with a message of healing change. He is an embodied soul, yet he has had journeys that go beyond the physical. Therefore, he represents a reclamation of power. When he appears, it's an acknowledgement that you have the capacity to move beyond the limitations that have been placed upon you. If you've had expectations of success, failure, sadness, or even sickness placed upon you by your family, it's important to know that you are here to create your own story. This card represents personal healing that will bring healing to your family lineage, past, present, and future. Know that you get to decide what you take on, and also know that your ancestors are rooting for you and are sorry for any setbacks they have created for you. Man. I'm glad I did this reading tonight, y'all. Truthfully. And I hope that, you can definitely take something from this in regards to, this energy here, because it's here to push you, further along your path. And I mean, up under the You Are Not Alone card, which I believe, I've read many times before, is the Traveler. Move in a new direction. I love it, y'all. I'm happy. I definitely am. And I'll just give y'all the quick message of this Guardian card, and then we'll be done. Watch for signs and reminders from your angels and loved ones that they are close by. Remember, they are working hard to guide you. And I'm going to just read the whole thing. The Guardian Angel card shows the white feather that has become known as the Guardian Angel's business card. Whenever a white feather appears in your life and or this card appears in a reading, it's a message to say your guardian angel and ancestor guides are particularly close at this time and are there to support you with their love. If you have asked for help with a particular situation, know that there is divine intervention in the works. Everyone has a guardian angel who has been with them in all their past lifetimes and will be there in all the lifetimes to come. So know that you are never alone and never will be alone. This card is a huge reminder that there is always help and support available to you. Your guardian angel is with you now and is here to aid you in all of your endeavors. In order to fully receive their support, first ask for it and then surrender to the process. Know that whatever unfolds will be for your highest good. Man. Yes, I love it. And I hope that you guys step into, it's time for that lion to roar. Honestly. Step into that power of the lion. Utilize that spirit animal energy of the lion. I just heard, what was it? Cool Runnings. I see pride. I see power. I see a bad mother who don't take nothing from nobody. That's what I feel right now. So I want y'all to, feel that too. Go ahead. Step into it. It's here. So I thank y'all for tuning in. And I will see y'all on Friday for the next part of the self-love series. This will be number 4, if I'm not mistaken. Yes. And this one is in regards to unconditional love. But I thank y'all for tuning in with me. And I'll see y'all on Friday. Later.